I want to show you how easy it is to set up a project on DonorsChoose. So you sign into your account, scroll down, click Create a Project. Then you pick the type of project, standard or professional development. Most of your projects are going to be standard projects. If you happen to have a campaign code, you'll click there. If not, click Let's Go. So it's going to ask you some questions about your students. You'll select your grade levels, how many students you teach, and then you're going to write about your students. If you don't know what to write, then you can check out some good examples. Down here, it says, good job, you've written enough. If you haven't written enough, it will give you prompts at the bottom. You just want to tell the people how awesome your kids are and what these resources would really help them do. Next, you get to go shopping. So they have all kinds of places that you can choose from. They also added teacher pay teacher. So if you really like that website, that's now on here as an option. So you would just click on whichever place you want to shop from, and you would fill up your cart. So I typically shop from Amazon, so I would click on Amazon, and it's going to take me to Amazon as if I was regularly shopping. And when I get to the finish of it, instead of clicking pay, you click submit for approval. And when you click submit for approval, if your items are approved, they will show up and you'll be sent to this next page. If your items are not approved, they're going to tell you why. Sometimes it's like third-party vendors. It just depends, but they'll tell you why, and you can substitute your items. Next, you want to give your project a title, so like tech for virtual teaching. So I want to make it catchy, so people know when they look at my project, I'm looking for technology to help me with virtual teaching. And then will they be used at home? And then you're going to tell them about your project. Again, you can click see some good examples. You really want to tell them why this project is going to help your students, how it's going to help your students, and then break down especially the important items that are like really expensive. Like, why do you need that? For example, I bought wobble stools for my students that really help them, but one wobble stool is $100. So I needed to explain why I needed 5 of them. You click your subject area and click Save and Continue. Now, I have not filled this whole project out. I'm just showing you an example. So I'm going to get some errors. So these red errors, I would have to go through and I would have to fix them. And once I've fixed all the red errors, then my project is going to be submitted. That does not mean it's published. Someone at DonorsChoose is going to check your project, and if it is good to go, then they will publish it. If it is not good to go, they'll send you back some suggestions of things you need to fix. One thing that I mentioned in my post is that I did not get most of the money from asking friends or family. I used match offers. So match offers are different offers from different places or companies or people. So for example, this right here is just if I have a live project, anyone that donates, I'll receive a 50% match. This Google is a huge one. Every year I do the Google Applied Skills. My kids love the lessons. They're simple to do, easy to submit my project when it's done, and then I get a $100 gift card. So when you go through and do these projects, I highly suggest you check this site often. But then when you get that gift card, you could also go back and check, is there a match? So if I had a gift card, I might want to use that gift card on this day when there's a match so that my money becomes even higher. These are just some of the tips you can use to get funding on DonorsChoose. You can also use Twitter to promote it. You could use Facebook, but the majority of the time, I used match offers to get donations for my classroom.